Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome to the channel, and welcome back to FS19 on the Ricci's Hidden Lake map. Let's take a quick run across the street and check on the sheep. Let's see how they're doing. Hello. How we doing? Starting to get some wool. Starting to get some wool. They should be fine. Let's just double check on them. Oh, wrong one. Wrong menu. They shouldn't need anything. They are, yeah, they're in awesome shape. So we'll let them go. We'll maybe even buy a few more. I did a bit of mowing off camera, and I'm probably going to tab the wrong way. Of course I'm going to tab the wrong way. So we'll come back to that mess in a minute. So Cloverfield is now planted. Let's just check our what else did we have? Where are we in the way of growth stages? Alright, 31 was just seeded. 27 I finished planting. The clover in 28, 29 are not quite ready to harvest. Let's check fertility, composition. So these two will need to be fertilized once it hits the next growth stage. Let's get this guy back to the house. Oh god, I planted clover over here. Okay, this is our clover field. Never mind, I thought this was our other field. Oh, I was about ready to have a heart attack. You know what, let's take this guy over this way. Let's get him ready just to see if anything needs to be repaired. Tractor, yeah, so let's get this repaired and refueled. So we'll get tractor in. Stop. Alright. We'll get him repaired. And then we'll pull up a bit. We'll take a look at the cedar. Oop. Turn the speed mod up a little bit too quick. Now I'm stuck on the building. There we go. We'll get that guy repaired. Let's give it a quick wash. Did I put the wand back? Yeah, we put the wand back. Alright, let me drop this guy. Let's go top this tractor off. Alright, awesome. So he's now topped off. So this guy is ready to go. I'm going to end up probably moving my entire fleet down here. But let's get him back to the house, back to the yard. We'll get our... I did manage to cut the meadow. Oh! Caught the corner of the bridge. Almost put the whole kit in the water. We're going to have to do fishing soon, but we got to get, we have to make ice cubes. So we need an ice factory. We'll probably end up putting another service and repair bay up here. So let's go this way. Right control and F. Let's just get both of these back to the house. If we lose them, we're not that far. And I think we lost them in that very short distance. Oh no. This guy is going to go down to the grass dryer. So we're going to need some more cash. I know we have 1.1 million, but we're going to need more cash. Not sure what else we have to sell off. So this guy, and which side do I need to be on? Other side. Yeah, he's going in here. Alright, what we do next is going to determine our following course of action on what direction we have to go. While this guy's unloading, I want to hit Control G. I want to look at our grass dryer. I think we're completely empty. I don't think I have any more silage to sell off. Oh, actually we do. We have 6 million liters. Alright, that's our cash if we need it. We can sell a couple loads of that off. Since we're here, let's get this guy's service repaired and refueled real quick. Should probably put a road across here. Alright, top off the fuel. And let's grab the tractor. Get him repaired. Loading wagon. Get him repaired. And we might as well give it a quick wash. I think I'm on top of the pressure washer. Alright, good enough. Yeah, I was standing on top of the pressure washer. Alright, this guy back to the farm. But I hope everyone is doing well today. If you haven't done so, you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. It is totally free. It will help the channel grow. It is Sunday morning about 10 a.m. as I record this. I just had breakfast with my son and granddaughter. My daughter-in-law got to sleep in. So I got to spend some time with them, a couple hours. I would have stayed there longer, but I've got some stuff I need to get done at the house. I need to get this video done. I need to get a load of wash done. And I want to get some modding done today for FS22. Alright. Let's grab the old handy dandy pickup truck and go for, we haven't used it yet, so let's go for a ride. You know what we may do is we may replace this guy. But let's take it for a ride. Let's scope out our new piece of property, our fresh cut meadow. And now let's park this guy over here. Alright. Orchards and greenhouses. Now, I want to do the ones that we have to build. So I'm going to very carefully select which ones they are. So if we go into our mods. Oh, wrong one. If we go into... Oh yeah, Ricci Collaboration mods. Are they in here? No, they are not in here. They are under here. Alright, placeables, silos, animal feed silos, animal pens, and placeables. There are a couple orchards, a couple greenhouses. Let's start with the greenhouses. Alright, now, there are certain ones that have to build. So greenhouse, there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3 should already be built. I think 4, 5, and 6 need to be built. Let's just check that out. So greenhouse 1, if we click on it. Okay, so this one needs to be built. How do I get back into the build menu? How do I escape out of here? I don't want to place it. Escape is back. Alright. So greenhouse, I think like 4, 5, and 6 are already built. So we don't want those. So we want 1, 2, and 3. And I think I can stand here. Let's go back into placeables. So greenhouse 1. I'll spin the camera around. I know you can't be placed there. We're going to move you. Let's spin it. How do I turn it in FS20 in 19? Rotate, no. There we go. So much different in 19. Been playing a lot of some 22 lately, not a lot of 22 lately. Alright, so greenhouse 1. Bam, we'll throw that one there. And we want greenhouse 2. It's another one we have to build. So I wanted this meadow because I knew they were going to take up quite a bit of room. Leave a little bit of room between them. So greenhouse 2. Greenhouse 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it in the other way. Maybe we could tuck it in here? Oh yeah, like a glove. Greenhouse 3. Now I think 4 is pre-built. Yes, the 4 is pre-built, so we don't want that one. So those are our 3 greenhouses. Now we're going to want 3 orchards. If we have enough cash. So let's jump back in here. So we go into placeable. So that was the greenhouse. If we go to orchards, so the same thing. So 1, 2, and 3 should be the ones we have to build. 4, 5, and 6 are pre-built. So orchard 1. Are they opposite? So 1, 2, and 3 is built. So I may have to go with 4, 5, and 6. That was, or did I pick the wrong one? Orchard 1. Okay, there we go. I picked the wrong one. So orchard 1 needs to be built. Give ourselves a bit of room. All right, orchard 1. Orchard 2 will go here. And then we need orchard 3. We have silage to sell if we need it. So orchard 3, we'll put here. Orchard 4, I believe, is one that's pre-built. So I think we have the ones we need. Yeah, so that one should be pre-built. Now we want to look at, there should be a grove and a vineyard, I believe. Let me double check that. Let's just start at the beginning. Earthworm, acme, lemonade, composter, cement, dole, evaporator, slushy, glue factory we're going to need. Hatchery, heating plant, Heinz, Hershey, miner's mill. Now we're getting back into the orchards. Benjamin Moore, Procter & Gamble, Pennington. We're going to need the rubber plantation. It's pre-built, so we can plop this guy down. We'll tuck him, we'll give a little bit of space, we'll tuck him in over here. So the rubber plantation can go there. I thought there was a vineyard right there. So the vineyard we're also going to need. These guys are pre-built, so we should be able to get these 2 running. The other ones we're going to have to build. Leave a little bit of space we can drive in there. We could put something, no, let's go up a little bit closer. Oh, did I miss it? There we go. So that's the vineyard. We probably put a water trigger down somewhere up here as well. So that should be what we need. Let's see what we need to start building these with. Some of this product we're going to have, some of this product you're going to need. So just walk up to the cone, and it's going to tell you what we need. So we need glass, steel, lighting, concrete, sewer pipe, fencing, and water pipe. So that means we're going to have to get the glass factory running. We should be making steel. We're going to need to get lighting going. So that means, oh, I can't remember. Oh, Sparky's Electric we're going to have to get running. We're going to have to get the concrete factory running. Concrete factory is running. Fencing is... Ooh. I want to say not Pennington. There's a fencing company. We're going to have to look at that. Now we're going to need water pipe and sewer pipe. So we're going to need to get a couple factories. I believe all of the recipes are the same. So they're the same for the orchards. All the greenhouses should be the same. Let's see if the orchards are the same or if there's a different recipe. Greenery. So greenery we're going to need Pennington. Grass seed we're going to need Pennington. We still need lighting, concrete, sewer pipe, fencing, and water pipe. So we're going to have to get a couple other factories running before we could build these. These two we can get running. We may use these for a little bit of income until we get the other ones up and running. So we could probably... Now the rubber we're going to need to make glue. So the raw rubber we're going to need for glue. So we're going to need manure or compost. So herbicide, water, and either manure or compost. And then it should be the same for this one. Manure or compost, water, and herbicide will get grapes. We'll probably sell the grapes off. I'm thinking a water fill trigger along here somewhere. So let's jump back into placeables. Let's grab this water fill trigger. Let's come over here. I'm thinking we could back our truck in right here and fill this guy. How close to this factory can we get it? Pretty close. You know what? Do we want him a little bit closer? Do I want him centralized? No, well, you know what? That's a good spot for him. We'll put him over here on the end. He'll be able to fill water here. So that means, let's see what factory we need to get going next. We'll start off with the greenhouses. See, now you see why I wanted this meadow. I knew we were going to fill this meadow up pretty quickly. So glass. Let's look at the factory for glass. So there should be a glass factory. What did I call it? Okay, Sparky's we'll need for the electric. And it's going to need... Oh, I can't even remember what the symbols are anymore. Sparky's, I think, also needs glass. It needs glass, it needs plastic, and I think it needs regular trees for logs. So we're going to have to do some... It won't take wood chips. We have to put actual logs in there. There should be a glass. We're going to need quality first, because quality first is going to make our... I think our sewer pipe and stuff. It's been such a long time since I played 19. We're going to need Pennington. We're going to need No, we don't need Procter & Gamble. We're going to need... Where is my goal? I thought I had a glass factory. Anchor Glass. So we're going to need the glass factory. Glass factory will probably put down by our other mills if we have room. Certainty, I think, does the fencing. So we're going to need Certainty. No, Anderson does doors, windows, and fencing, I think. We're going to need them both anyway. So let's head down by... Let's try and get some glass going. Which I think we're going to need more sand. Should we take... Now, let's just get the factory set up and we'll figure out what we need to fill them with. Should we take a truck with us? Or a tractor trailer with us? So maybe I may start doing a lot of these deliveries to these factories like off camera. So we're going to end up buying this little forest here to start cutting trees for Sparkies. I'm thinking right here we may put the glass factory like right here in this corner. Let's see if we have any room for it across the street. Did I leave any room over here to put the glass factory down? We might be able to squeeze it in here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, is this ready to harvest? Growing. Almost. Let's take a look at the glass factory. If we have enough cash, we're down to 184,000. How big are you? Oh yeah, we can get the glass factory. As a matter of fact, I'm going to save this spot over here for something a little bit... Oh, we can get it right here. Maybe. Do I want to put it here? Now it's going to block the entrance to come into there. Yeah, let's see if we can tuck it in the corner over here. Believe we can get it over here. Yeah. Let's push it down this way, because maybe I'll put another small factory next to it. Let's go here. So we're going to need... What is that going to take? You're going to need pallets. We can bring pallets over. We're going to need sand and coal. So I have to do a run down to the beach for sand. How much does that have in it? Actually, I think we just emptied it. Where's our sand mine? We only have 100. Well, we could bring 159,000 liters up to get it started. Pallets and coal. Let's get some glass being made. So I should have brought our truck with us. Now, since we have some room over here, we're going to need telephone poles. So can we fit, how much money do we have? 129,000. How much is Sparkies? Sparkies is 119,000. That'll give us 10,000. Can we fit Sparkies over here? I'm going to have to be able to drive all the way around it. So if I put it this way... Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Oh, this is a perfect fit for Sparkies. So that, and then we're going to have to get this guy going. So it's going to need copper, so we're going to need to, we'll have to get some copper, we're going to have to get some concrete over here. So the power poles, we're going to need concrete, which we're making, plastic, which we're making, glass, we don't have glass yet, and diesel and logs. So we'll get the power pole going. We'll get glass going. Let's go get our tractor trailer. We're going to have probably a couple episodes of just hauling stuff around and getting these factories running. So the next phase of this operation is getting all of our construction material factories running. And that's going to be a couple episode job to get those running. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up buying one of these little forests right here for logs for Sparkies. And then as we cut these trees down, we're probably going to have to replant trees over here instead of buying another forest. Let's go get our tray. Oh, no, do not go sideways and fishtail right into the water. So it's going to take us a couple episodes to get enough construction materials to build our orchards and greenhouses. It's going to take us a couple episodes just to get all the construction factories up and running because we're going to have to earn some more cash. But I have 6 million liters of silage to sell. And we're making like washed stone and some other stuff that we could probably sell off. Oh, I passed off the entrance to the house. I passed off the driveway. Did a drive-by. Throw this guy back in the driveway. Here. We'll just park him there. Alright, let's grab our truck. Oh, pulling this double is going to be a pain. You know what? Yeah, let's take it with us. I was going to drop the the trailer, but we may only use the front trailer until we need to haul steel and stuff up here. But if I'm only going across the street to drop pallets off, I'm probably just going to use the front truck. And depending on how much steel we have, we'll start bringing some steel up here. We should get, you know what I'll do too before we end this episode? I want to get the vineyard and the vineyard and the rubber plantation running. So we're going to need rubber for glue, so we're also going to need the glue factory. We'll probably put those over where our stone processing and our cement plant are. So we're going to end up doing a bit of hauling here for a little bit. Oh, I should have brought our, you know what, we're going to, oh crap, alright. We're going to need, I'm going to need another truck. Let's drop the dolly. I believe this guy needed pallets. He needs pallets, sand, and coal. We're going to need a tipper. So let's spawn out some pallets. We should have some pallets ready. Yeah, so let's spawn out 40 here. And we'll just spawn out another 40 over here. Let's go down to pallets. We'll run two rows of pallets across the street. Now I believe these are medium pallets, so let's change this guy up to the Z key. Medium-sized pallets, I believe, is what I need. Yep. These guys should double stack. We're not going very far. Should probably paint a road in right here. Oh, we don't have herbicide going yet, I don't think. That may be a problem. Let's back into the trigger and see if we can't unload them while they're sitting on the truck. So if we go, where is it? B, 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 B. This should be on the truck, and then Y. And we'll have to detach. Oh, I'm going to have to stand those up. Or maybe not. Can I push this guy into the trigger? Oh, we may have to come back and stand him up. Oh, no, we're good. All right, let's go get one more stack. So I may end up leaving these guys parked over here instead of taking these guys back to the yard. Because every time we haul, we're going to be hauling probably from this point for the most part until we get some finished goods to sell, which will be way down the road. Now I should be able to drop these on the ground. Let's see if that works. If not, we'll pick them back up and then drive into the trigger. But I should be able to drop these guys. Yep, there we go. So that's going to get us a little bit of pallets. So we're going to need coal and sand. So we're going to need a tipper. Which means we're going to need another truck. No, we can't. We can bring our other truck over. Alright, before we do bulk, what does this guy need? Is there anything we could dump in here? We needed power poles. So what is our power pole recipe? Logs, just logs and diesel. I don't think we need, maybe lighting, which is diesel, plastic, and glass. So there's nothing we can haul over here. Let's grab this guy. Let's go do a run down the beach for some sand. At least we'll get glass going. You know, once we have a little bit more cash, we'll buy a better truck, faster truck. So we're going to have to earn some cash before we can even hire another worker. So we still have to buy fish processing, and we still have to get ice cubes made. So we have to put next to the glass factory, we'll throw down a factory for ice cubes. So yeah, we still have like 4 or 5 more factories to put down just to get our construction materials built. I'm not sure where we're going to put them. We may have to make our poplar field a little bit smaller, so we have room to put a couple more factories down right there by the mill. And I'm going there. Okay, I thought I was going the wrong way there for a minute. Now we're going to have to balance our sand between the concrete factory and the glass factory. So we may end up putting a placeable sand factory down if I have one. So our meadow we just bought that we put all of our orchards and greenhouses down, I don't want to put any of our factories up there. I want to leave that open space. Just in case we wanted to put more animal pens down. We'll take all we can get. Was that it? I thought I had 100. Oh, I pulled out of the trigger. Let's get this to... which way do we want to go? We might as well go down and around. Let's go for a drive along the beach today. It's a nice day for a Sunday drive. It is Sunday as I record this. Let's take advantage of the Sunday drive. Yeah, we're definitely going to get a speedier truck. So if we sell enough silage off, I'll buy another tractor trailer, a truck, like a tractor trailer type truck. Similar to the one we have, and we'll keep the one we have at the mill, just hooked up to the flatbed. So we're going to need another one, a quicker one for our tipper and our tanker. I was hoping we didn't come around here and get caught by that long train. Yeah, next time we have to do a lot of driving, I'll probably put a jump cut in. Cut out a lot of the driving. There's a long train. We just made it. So our field to the right splits the train tracks. So unfortunately, next episode's probably going to be a bunch of hauling to get these couple factories up and running. Oh, which way do we want to go? Let's go straight. I almost took this to the concrete factory. That would have sucked. The other thing we're going to need, once the greenhouses and orchards are built, we need workers to run them. So we're going to have to get the factory for workers, which we're going to need. They need water, food, and gold. So we have gold. So we're going to have to, and we're going to need to plant, I think, carrots or coffee, so we can feed them. And water is easy. The other factory we should get going to make some quick cash is coming up right here on the right, not this one. Up here in the weed, in the trees, is the boathouse. We can make rowboats and surfboards there and just sell them off. That'll be some easy cash. Not super easy cash, but a little bit of easy cash. But I think that needs logs as well and not just wood chips. But we can test that. Alright, so we can drop some sand off over here. All we had available. Let's go get some coal. Oh, I'm going to cut this car off. We should have some coal over here. We're going to have, that's another thing we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to do a run to the mines. Let's grab some coal. I don't know how much it's going to take. Another car we're going to cut off. These local traffic's going to hate us. Alright, cool. We got flames, we got smoke. This factory is now running, so we're starting to make some glass. We cannot even buy a tree harvester at this point to get the Sparky's factory running. I believe it needs more coal. Going to just park it there for a second. What do we need for... I think we needed... can we teleport? Hang on, wait for the autosave. I think we need telephone poles and lighting. I think those are the only two things that we have to get that are a priority in this factory. Let's teleport up here for a minute. You are going to need crap for the project to build it. Water pipe, fencing, sewer pipe, concrete, lighting. So we're going to need lighting and power poles. That was the greenhouse. Let's look at one of the orchards. Production. Yeah, so we're going to need lighting. Oh, we need lighting for both of them, not power poles. So the orchard was lighting. So they both need lighting. So that means we have to get lighting going over here, not power poles. What do we need for lighting? I'm going to need plastic and glass. What do I need for lighting? That's the only thing I'm worried about getting going right now then. Plastic and glass. So we're going to have to wait for glass to make lighting. Plastic we'll have to bring over from the refinery. So, and this guy's going to need diesel. So this guy doesn't need any coal. I'm going to leave that truck sit there. Let's spawn out. We'll end this with running a load of steel. Let's grab 16 pallets from here and 16 pallets from... Oop, I'm stuck on the factory. 16 pallets from here. And we'll end it with running our first load of steel to one of the orchards or greenhouses. Alright, so let's hook back up to this guy. Oh, not even close, old man. There we go. Sorry, let's get to the first truck. We're going to need to change this to long pallets. And we'll turn it on. It should hold 16. You may have to make a couple trips back and forth because I really don't want to back this guy up. So let's pick up what we can from here. Let's pick up what we can from here. And we'll do a U-turn through our crop field. So that's all I can get on the first one. So let's flip to the back one. We'll change it to long pallets. We'll turn that one on. We'll grab what we can on this back trailer. And we'll do a U-turn through our poplar, which I don't like doing, but I'm not backing this guy up. Alright, a couple more pallets of steel. Pray we don't get an autosave or these things will go flying. Alright, so we should have 16 pallets of steel. These things are a pain to unload too, so we have to be parked in the trigger. We have to unload these on the truck. If I drop these off on the ground, they do not unload. It's another reason why I want to do these orchards and greenhouses close to our construction materials, so we don't have to haul them across the map. So next episode, we're going to have to make some more cash and get the rest of our factories down that we need for our construction materials, which will probably be our focus over the next episode or two. I just don't know where we're going to put them. I want to keep them all over there close to the mill, so we may end up losing part of our poplar field. Let's go back to the front truck. Now we have to stay in the trigger. Alright, so let's go B, 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 Y. And I gotta disconnect from the truck. And then we should be unloading steel. It's going to take what it needs and then shut down. Alright, so this steel is full on this one. So let's hit U, just so they're reloaded. And we'll grab some steel for this one. I like to put all of one material in at a time, just me. So turn auto load off, and it'll go Y, Y. Oh, it is unloading. So pull out so the front two will unload. And then we'll pull up, shift to the back trailer. How much more steel do we need? Okay, so we need like 4 more pallets of steel for this one. So we're going to go B, 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 Y. Let it unload. Oh, man. Let it take what it needs, which should be enough. Okay, so that's all the steel it needs. So let's re-auto load those. Let's pull up to the next one. These will not start building until you get all the materials in. So what I like to do, or what I recommend doing, is putting all the materials in except for one. Because if you put a little bit of all the materials in and partially build it, sometimes the trigger disappears and you can't finish the build. So I don't recommend like dropping a little bit of every product off. I recommend putting like 5 products in and save the 6th one for last, and then put all of the 6th one in at the same time so it completely fill it. Don't put like partial stuff in for like all 6 fill types or whatever it's calling for. Oh, I forgot to turn auto load off. Work mode is off. Alright, hold on. What did I do? Turn work mode on, work mode off. Why? Okay. Do you not need steel? We may have taken too much steel out. Nope, this guy does not need steel, so we're stuck with a bit of steel. We could put the warehouse down to store the extra steel in. Or we could just save it for another build. I know it looks like it's going to look funny because we have a couple pallets that are like partially empty. So we may end up putting a warehouse down to store the extra steel in. If I didn't realize, I thought all 6 needed steel. That's why I filled both trailers. But apparently these don't need steel. But these guys, we got the first product in for our build, which is awesome. Which is going to suck because we need glass and lighting. So we need glass to build the lighting, and we need glass for the factory. And we're also going to need concrete, which we have making. So we're making concrete, but we're also going to need sewer pipe, fencing, and water. So we're going to have to work on the factory for fencing, and then the factory for sewer pipe and water, which is quality first. So we need quality first, and I believe Anderson. I think Anderson is doors, windows, and fencing. So we're going to have to work on earning enough money for those 2 factories next. But we're an hour in. I'm going to leave it here. I am OldMan102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out, and have an awesome day.